Hello and welcome to The Gentleman on Radio Brunel. I'm following up whatever I had before me. That's the first time I've had a show before me on Radio Brunel. I've got to probably liaise with them so they can introduce me. Even though I'm coming to the end of what has been great radio. I'm sure you'll all agree. Today is Lads Night. We have Amidu Omar coming on. We have Will Rixon coming on. And we also have Sam Huckle coming on. 3 guests. That's new for The Gentleman. You might have heard me yesterday on See You Next Tuesday, where I was presenting with Sabina and Gina and Jack on their show. Doing the rounds, because they came on my show. And so I decided to keep going. What a great show they have. But yeah, I've got to get these guys. These guys are talking about gaming, from what I heard on the talk coming on the show. And also, TV shows, current social, involving topics that you guys might want to brush up on your social net. And yeah, so we have The Gentleman. Enough about other shows. Sodom. I'm joking. Yeah, welcome to The Gentleman. This is we're getting to come to the end. After this, we have one more show before the big show. So we've got 2 more shows after this, but one of them's the big show. And I don't know when I'll be returning to radio because obviously Easter holidays and those bits and bobs will prevent me from broadcasting. But we'll see. I might be able to do some in the Easter holidays. It depends. If you, the listeners, want The Gentleman in your ears this time in the Easter, I'm happy to do it because I'm hanging about for a bit. So getting guests can be a nightmare though. Just putting it out there. But anyway, why not get this party started? What I want to do, the plan of today is, yeah, we've got the lads on, good, perfect. But what I really want to do is get people ready. I know it's a bit early, but this is the pre-party. I'm looking outside, it's sunny. We don't usually have sun on The Gentleman. We usually have rain. It's sunny outside. People on the quad. What annoys me about those people on the quad is, why haven't they got Radio Brunel playing out? Why isn't there a speaker on the quad for people like me? Someone has to do that. Chadley, media chair, get it done. George, the station manager, get a speaker out on the quad. People will start listening. There's about 100 people out there. I know you might have to take it in the rain. There's about 50 to 100 people out there that could be listening to The Gentleman. This show needs that support, and they might listen again. Quad's the way forward. Get it done. Get a speaker out there. But the quad, ladies and gentlemen, is if you're not a usual listener to the show, it's a bit of a green patch in the centre of Brunel. I explain these things for you, for my international fan base that is very much in abundance. So yeah, enough of me talking. Let's get some music going, because this is the pre-party for going out tonight. I mean, it's student night here in Uxbridge. People want to get radar, sunny. They're getting the ciders out. They're getting skin out, their skin out there, and usual, seeing a little bit of belly button, a little bit, a little bit of thigh. Lovely jubbly. Brilliant. Get on the quad if you want a bit of that, ladies and gents, if you're listening. I've just been watching this First Kiss thing on YouTube. I don't know if any of you have seen this. And it's basically 20 strangers were asked to kiss each other. And this is any sexual orientation. And it's a very cringy video. The lady who filmed it said that it's like it's beautiful, but it's weird. It's like a sort of fetish, like, oh yeah, get kissing, get in this room. I wouldn't be surprised if she kidnapped the blooming girls and guys that were in the video. I'm like, yeah, do you want to come kiss another stranger? It's blooming weird. I mean, kissing's quite a personal thing, and in the video, my God, do they take it seriously? There's like one couple that go like, should we look at each other for a second? And then like a second later, they're going down. That's it. Lips gone. Face. Bosh. In her mouth. There's another, there's two that start flirting. I don't know whether they sort of like made them compatible, because there's an old girl kissing a young guy at one point. Did they do a match up first, like, I don't know, a Tinder like or swipe to the right before they, or was it just complete randomness and they just sort of assembled them together? I don't know. What a weird video. You've got to watch it. It's trending on YouTube at the moment. Kissing strangers. It's called First Kiss. I don't know what she was going for. I don't know. You might need some techniques if you're going out tonight. And again, this is the pre-party to going out tonight. So if you want some first kiss tips and techniques or some lingo, check it out. Go check it out on YouTube.
Father gentleman.
If I don't get it, I still don't get it, because like I reckon if she weren't filming, they boink. There would be definitely, like, some of them are going for it. It's really quite awkward actually, because they're wifting through, like they're good-looking people, and they're wifting through and they're kissing, and it gets the old guy kissing the old girl kissing the young guy, and it's like, ooh, and then just going for it, proper snogging. Yeah, it starts hot with one of them. Just sort of starts getting a top. I don't know. They definitely all boinked after that. There was definitely a lot of intercourse. Welcome, Will, Amidu and Sam.
Hello there.
Yeah.
On the radio.
On the radio. Is this the first time you've all done radio?
Yes. Yeah, yes. I don't know how to radio.
So excited.
Yeah, so, good week. We all had a good week.
It's all good. I've had an actual good week.
Yeah? What's made it?
We went to see Bayern beat Arsenal, which was sick, which was awesome. And we partied hard last week, which was pretty cool, I would say. I mean, you can't really call it a week because it's only Wednesday, is it?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
But over the weekend, it's been a good week. Loved it.
So, basically, how the show starts is we start with a feature called Who Are You?
Who are you?
Which is like a chat box thing. Well, let me play the
Knight.
Let me play the jingle, and then we can play that.
This jingle better be good. Yeah, so that's the jingle for Who Are You? Basically, it's a chat box. Do you call them chat boxes at school? Is that what it's called? I just called it a flippy flappy.
We played that with a bunch of girls and locals the other week.
Zoogly moogly.
Really?
We did. It was our move, like.
Was it like?
Remember, it was you and me.
Oh yeah, and you had great success with that.
We had them draw it up on a napkin. Do you call it a napkin here?
Yeah.
We had them draw it up on a napkin. We didn't have a pen, so it was imaginary. So we kind of did that, blah, 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 blah. And then I asked him questions which are quite R-rated, which I can say here, but it was fun.
So basically, you publicly twiddled your thumbs, and that was your way of.
So what was on the other?
Introducing yourself to a woman.
I'm confused. What was on the front of the?
Nothing. You had to use your imagination. So it was like
there was he was holding nothing.
Nothing.
So why did you even have
random questions?
It was just an
icebreaker. Use our creativity. It was an icebreaker. It worked. She has my number. She has my Facebook. She didn't add or call me.
That's an awkward thing.
I got rejected by a fresher.
And they're usually so naive they would go They don't know any better, and still.
So this is the conspiracy of the show, because I do all this, right, but the rules of the game are that I do the flappy thing and we all take it in turns to choose the numbers and the colours and all that stuff.
Right.
but everyone answers the questions. So ideally, you might as well just have a list of questions anyway, and then put them in random order. But it just adds a bit of time to the show, so we waste more time.
All right,
trying to pick the questions.
filler material. Let's do it. Yes.
So, Amidu, what colour would you like?
Pink.
P-I-N-K.
Always got to be pink, isn't it? Yeah. Until she gets inside.
Only real men would choose pink.
7, 3, 8 or 5?
7's my favourite number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4 or 6?
1, 4, 6, 6, 6. 6.
Okay.
It's difficult.
No, add time to the show.
Okay, and everyone answers the question. So yeah. And this is a good one for you, good one to start with.
Okay.
If you could write, and it's not blank. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
it's not like
It's
actual material. Just making this up. It's a good one for you.
Take me out to dinner.
Yeah, it's a good one. If you could write a book, what would the title be?
Oh, that's interesting. What would you call a book? What would I call a book? Can I say this?
Concuss.
Concuss.
We can have the beeping.
It's funny you should ask. Because I just wrote a book, a novel, and it's called F Life. But not, yeah. F beep life. Beep. Beep life.
Do we have a sound effect board?
Is there one? Like, or I'll just go, frick life.
That'll do.
Yeah, for now that'll do.
You sound like Elliot from Scrubs.
Yeah.
Go for
Frick.
it.
Frick life. Frickin' life. Frick. There it goes.
Okay,
Can they hear that?
So,
Time it with me.
okay.
Time it with me. We have a...
Don't actually say it just in case he gets the timing wrong.
I'm going to say it now. So my book is called...
Did anything happen?
Is there a sound?
Do it again.
There we go.
There we go. Do it again.
Right, so
Go back.
it's about there. Okay, so your book is...
It's funny you should ask,
Oh, it's funny.
because it just so happens I recently wrote a book, which is titled... Life.
See the level of professionalism in this studio is staggering.
So that's what I would call my book. But my next book's going to be called Sicko.
Okay.
There you go. With an exclamation mark, because I'm creative like that.
We might as well plug it.
Instead of an I.
What's your book called?
Hold on. This book called Life. It's about keep that because we're gonna do it. It's about there's two people. The guy's called Adam, the girl's called Sarah. It's the first person perspective, and it just keeps switching back and forth between the two. Basically, there's a story and everything. It's just a stream of consciousness. Really, it's just a bunch of rants and rambles of mine. So Sarah is my female side, and Adam's me. I don't know, whatever. It's a good book. It's
It's not bad, you know what I mean? It's like...
Okay, I'm gonna use the literature terms now. It's transgressive fiction.
I don't know what that means.
Have you read Fight Club? You've seen Fight Club?
Yeah, I have.
You've seen American Psycho, right?
Yeah.
They're based on books. That's transgressive fiction. So it's kind of like transgressive fiction is based in contemporary society, and it's like
I don't know what that means.
authors talking about everything that's wrong with society, and have you have a protagonist who's going against that?
People whining, basically.
Basically, but in an angry way because it's called
angry whining.
It's called
in an angry way that makes you say life. Yeah.
What's that name again? Just in case.
What's that again?
You haven't made that clear.
I don't know. It's something like life, maybe.
You're much better at this as time goes on.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Practicing.
So what will your guys' books be?
Oh God.
Are we seeing a film of are we going to see a film of
what? Life? Yeah, we might see a film.
Would you be allowed to call it
something just came Life? Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah.
We're not gonna have hordes of people going in the shops looking for a book called Beep Life.
Yes.
I can't find it. I was listening to the radio the other day, and there's this book called Beep Life, and I really it's amazing. I just can't figure out what the beep is for.
The life and science of it.
My 10 listeners might be inclined to go buy.
Oh, it's 10 of you, lucky folks.
10 sales.
Yeah.
Transgressive.
That face is awesome too, but people can't see that. Unfortunately, this morning I got up and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta shave." I'm on the radio.
It happened.
Oh, did I? Oh,
No, you said... You got to do it again!
I just realized.
You said the...
Your radio demeanor is so
I
bad.
didn't realize.
You can't say the...
I'm so.
Even
If you were
radio.
ever on children's TV,
I'm German. That's why.
it doesn't make it okay.
I am German. Put that cookie down.
Party hard.
That's what your book would be called. Put that cookie down.
Is this what Germans speak like? Just continue
all
like
the time. All the time. Yeah. This is a German mom speaking to her son. Over and over.
Inappropriate use of the bleep word.
Yeah. We love it.
We just
word.
Where do you think the angry German thing comes from?
It's not a hip hop track.
That's Lil Wayne's new single on the radio.
yeah,
Awesome.
okay. So your books.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
I'd probably call it something like bare necessities or life's curiosities, like something about randomness.
That sounds deep.
You know, like
Sounds
waking
deep.
up in the morning and having that philosophical moment with oneself in front of the porcelain
Are you talking
express.
about touching yourself? Your heart.
No!
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the release.
That's a good title. Touching myself. That's a good book title.
You could do one called "ing myself."
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the bleep. There's a. Where does the bleep go? What does the bleep mean in that way?
I mean,
I mean, we can specify that.
So we're just
They'll
going to
have
have
to
it as
find out.
bleeping myself.
Yeah. Bleeping myself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
or bleep, just bleep.
There's a
Bleepity bloppity.
was a Pussycat Dolls song called Bleep, wasn't there?
You said the P word.
But that's right, because it's a name, so it's okay. It's like a cat. It's a
No,
female.
we were specifically told not
It's
to.
not
to
lady
swear
parts,
on
is
it.
it? It's an animal.
We're trying our best.
What?
What?
I don't know.
It's a cute little pussy.
I don't give a bleep. Keep looking at my bleep. Because it'd mean a thing if you... So, I'm doing my thing while you're playing with your bleep.
Huh?
Yeah.
I love playing with my pussy. She's such a cute cat.
But Pussycat Dolls isn't spelled. Is it? No, it is.
It is pussy. Pussycat.
Oh, featuring Will I Am. We might have to play then.
Oh.
And it's called Beep.
So what's your book title then?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't given it much thought.
You're bleeping too much.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to do a graphic novel, but I don't know what to call that. And I don't want to say anything about it because it might give it away, and also it might not happen, and I don't want to lead anyone up to disappointment.
Yeah, all this.
What, like yes means no?
All those millions of
Millions.
millions of listeners.
Three
right
people
now.
might be upset, and so long as those 3 people aren't upset, I'll be a lot happier with myself.
There you go.
Would you call it 50 Shades of Light? 50 Shades of...
Sure, that'll work. Regardless of genre or...
Yeah, 50 Shades of Poop.
Swears. That were 50 Shades of Poop. What is this?
50 Shades of shit.
That could be like a picture book.
You remember that Everybody Poops book?
50 Shades of Poop.
It's like, no, it's like a children's book. It's like to sort of like console them about the fact they poop. Because if they think it's weird and unnatural when it only happens to them.
Is that seriously a book like
Yeah,
that?
it's called Everybody Poops.
I've never read
Is it
that.
like
And
a
it's
picture
like,
book?
hey, don't worry about it, everybody poops. You're not alone. Mom poops, Dad
So
poops.
Did you have sort of like a phobia of pooing or
I
something?
don't know, but how many scat
He sends
fetishes do you
pictures
think
of
being
his kind of
started off by
shoulders.
that?
Well, you kind of started doing it.
He Snapchats pictures of his poo to our flatmate.
I was tempted to do it yesterday because it was empty an old wage eater style yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, don't tell me you got a photo of you.
No, I'm not that sad. But
One time I Snapchatted him a video of me flushing it, and it's sort of like, how like that.
Anyway, we got my book.
We have a special
would be called what was it?
Well, the nation is waiting.
Don't really know. I'm good.
Just call it
Yeah, it'd be called
the story of a caveman.
the story of how to not get pacement.
We write book.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
I'm not very good at radio. I'm more all about visuals, and I'm thinking about visuals at the moment.
I've got a face for radio.
So.
We need the drums as well. We need the.
Oh no, I got this. So I've actually got the jingle for this.
Every one of my awful jokes.
Awesome. We need awful jokes.
Oh wow. Every time you make an
headphones.
off-colour joke or offend somebody.
Let me hear it again.
That is wonderful.
Keep that ready.
Oh, we're gonna keep them flowing. What's the deal with airplane food?
Moving on.
We've got fake laughter if that's needed at any point as
I'm
well.
sure the 3 people listening will laugh.
Anyway, okay, so Sam, pick a colour.
Can I go for green because it's opposite to pink?
G-R-E-E-N.
Is it? Is there like a colour
8,
wheel?
3,
anyway?
5 or 7?
5, please. I like 5 times 7.
1, 2, 6 or 4?
1, please.
Okay.
So I just totally gone against what I said, but
What is your ultimate lad night?
Lab night or
Lad night.
Your ultimate lab night.
I don't know.
Lad night. Lad
just
night.
chilling with my Benson.
I love alchemy.
Bunsen burner.
Having fun with my robot girlfriend.
Ultimate lad night. It's hard to say because I every time I go out, I just go out to the fullest. So I mean, no,
To
the fullest.
What's that?
Fullest.
Phyllis.
Yeah,
I meant like Phyllis, like that was a place.
Yeah, I go see Phyllis every time.
I love Phyllis.
I don't know the ultimate lad night. I don't know. It's so random.
Is it the one that ends with a?
It ends with a good bleep.
Yeah,
Bleep the
I don't
bleep
know.
out,
that
that's the
bleep.
show.
That bleep. That's a good bleep.
You know, one that ends with a.
Where's that the walking home part? No, I'd say. Yeah, I keep forgetting about this. I'm not just in a box. What do I say? Well, I definitely something with a bit of sound on it. It depends on the night of the week, I guess.
Something with a bit of sound on it. Ooh!
No, in the sense I'm not too much of a fan. I'm not much of a pub guy, in all honesty. You won't catch me drinking my stouts on a Friday night.
Bit more of a Yates's Leicester Square kind of guy.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Where the London slags go.
But yeah, no, definitely something like anybody would want to. Something with your pals and something where you get a bit groovy.
So a bit of cat.
Yeah, is that what you go out for
at the end of the night?
Bit of feline.
Huh?
Bit of feline, yeah.
P word.
Bit of meow.
Okay.
Which is cleared, so I could have said it.
I don't think there are enough nice words for like lady bits. There are so many horrible words, right? But none of them sound
Flower?
like it should sound because it's a nice thing. So
Flower?
flower.
Like, you know, like
Who says flower? Do you call it flower?
Lady, like, I don't know, that's like...
Hey girl,
Hey girl,
sure it's your flower.
get your flower out.
Sounds
darling.
nice,
No,
actually.
but I mean,
That sounds nice.
yeah,
Flower.
it works, and the
What's your
petals, and
problem?
that, you know,
Petals.
You got...
Why are you giving the host attitude?
What kind of women are you taking home?
They called it a flower, didn't they? A cherry's
Beautiful
quite a good
women.
one as well, like, I think a cherry's quite a nice
Beautiful
one.
women with flowers.
Yeah, but
You bring home women with horrible gashes.
Lady Garden leading to the flower.
Can we have a double bleep on that one? I'm sure that bleep goes back in time.
I think the majority of this hour and a half should be bleeps.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so is that general consensus? A bit of boogieing?
Yeah,
Can I throw some FIFA in there?
A bit of FIFA?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Personally, I'd rather play paintball
FIFA strip
or
club.
something.
Perfect night. I'll throw that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spearmint Rhino, bit of FIFA.
Yeah.
Hotbox, basically.
Yeah. FIFA at a strip club.
yeah,
Yeah.
with the TV on the stripper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or like a Teletubby, though.
yeah, Teletubbies.
On the flower.
Hey, we should go to a strip
Tinkle
club.
Winky!
I've not been to one.
I haven't been to one either.
I want to see just how awkward it
I don't
becomes.
think it'll be awkward.
It wouldn't be awkward. It's
We'll be making it rain.
really relaxing, really.
Really? Because you know
I
how
find it
it's
quite
like,
awkward.
normally, I think I do.
I just feel like they all love me. Like I genuinely like, oh, they love me. I'm so appreciated.
That's what they're paid to do,
That's what I found quite. Because I had a really heavy night last year, and I found myself with a bunch of bankers celebrating the end of their financial
like
year.
rhyming slang? Or?
Well, yeah, it could have been, but yeah, no. So I kind of zoned back in when I was in the middle of the strip club in Holborn, and it's quite surreal. You see quite a lot of older guys that you'd imagine like totally blank their wives the Friday evening, and
Sometimes, yeah.
it's like,
But then you see a group of young guys, and it's just they're like, no, it depends.
Well, this was like a higher end one, so it's where you. It was.
So we're not banking on wives. We're just having fun. So we should all go to a strip club. Like, right?
Us poor lonely souls trying to convince ourselves that somebody cares.
We did have those £5 spearmint rhino vouchers.
£5 vouchers.
It's £5 vouchers for Spearman Rhino.
Yeah, £5 entry.
What does that get you? Like a poke?
No, £5
Oh,
entry.
entry.
Hey, you.
They do like hover hand around you.
I'll approach myself. You can feel my breath for £5.
Yeah.
If anything, you just go there and drink there instead of a pub. You know, it's more fun to get drunk at a strip club than a pub.
Yeah, probably.
You know.
Yeah,
And they do
that.
food there, like a buffet.
Are there like women in strip clubs?
Like finger food, right?
There's women. There's women.
Get out.
Like there's the ladies or sort of out with their
There's
husbands.
girlfriends, you know, who are. I'm a fun girlfriend. I go to the strip club with my man.
I'm a fun girlfriend, but
And at night I cry myself to sleep.
No, but I've seen women in strip clubs, yeah.
Dude, that'd be kind of weird.
What about you, John? What
Well-
would your favourite night be?
I don't know.
It's a good thing I picked the orange part of the thing, right?
Guys, we should
Chose
totally
me.
have a LAN
Chose
party
me.
one Friday
I know. I
night.
do like
some old
food.
quake.
So like nice bit of grub, like properly cooked food.
Why didn't we not? Yeah, food, of course.
You've got to have
Of
a
course
good
you need
bit of
food.
grub, and then
Food.
going out. Like so I go down for like a good like Persian makeup, like some nice good rice and some meat. There's meat, and then you go out disco. Go disco.
I want some food too, yeah. I'll second the food.
Don't
Yeah,
ever have
definitely.
Persian food.
Oh, it's good.
No, I can't say I've ever had Persian food.
I
Yeah, I want to
probably
do it
did.
for my birthday.
Not sure.
Go to Eden or something, get some
Yeah.
nice.
When's your birthday?
26th of April.
You heard that, listeners. Get him a present now.
I'm not here.
Don't identity fraud me.
Okay.
Give him a...
We'll go get some Persian food.
Yeah, it's good. Better than that Arab kebab. Or
Ooh.
Hey, don't slandering on the radio.
I've never had a kebab. I don't want one.
If we can't bleep, you
no,
can't
it's
block.
good. It's like proper mince. Like it's not like doner. It's like proper mince meats type.
Like done at the elephant's leg. Shavings off it. Oh, I can't stand that. Only drunk people eat them, and even they have like regret in their eyes.
You're just looking at the question.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't.
This-
Are we gonna... Are
Are you
Yeah,
being, are you
You're not the
patient?
question master.
I'm prepping myself.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play the cat dolls
Excellent.
and with their beep
The
song.
flower
from it,
cat
no?
dolls.
I hope it's the right one.
Yeah, the flower cat dolls. Okay.
You're listening to the Gentleman on Radio Brunel.
Welcome back.
What was
I
that?
don't know. I didn't understand that.
That was my jingle.
What did it say?
It's like a chipmunk saying you're listening to the Gentleman on Radio Brunel.
I liked it.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But we're also getting acclimatised to all this jingle.
It sounds like something running out of batteries, and then it's death throes. It's
I
trying
liked it. I liked
It's
the chipmunks.
to call out its murderers.
You're listening to the Gentleman on Radio Brunel.
I like it. I dig it.
It's a bit different, yeah. Cheers. See, Amadeus got suave.
Yeah,
Right? He's just a yes man. That's
We'll
what he is.
obviously have it.
Okay, so
I just know what to say to be back.
Okay, so
I'll
it's,
never come back.
Yeah, you're not going to get invited
You're
back.
banned
mate.
from the gentleman.
I am the gentleman.
your choice of colour, Will.
Oh, glorious. Is that brown I see?
Yeah.
I'll have brown, please.
That was a really, really bad laugh.
Shout out to Leslie.
That is not a thing you can say.
Oh dear. 8375.
8 is good.
1, 2, 3,
What? Leslie up to
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8375.
Well, 3 is like half an 8. Like, I don't mean like mathematically, I mean like if you cut an 8 in half.
This might be another shout to Leslie, but how do you pull a lady on a night out?
I don't pull ladies.
End of story.
How do you attempt to pull? What do you come to the whole tissue thing?
Or if he can answer that, I'll tell you what he does.
I generally either simper like a loon because I don't have confidence to them, or I wait for them to put their bums on me, like if we're dancing.
Oh
or
right,
something.
okay, yeah.
I very rarely would make the first move because I don't know. I'm not confident enough to do that.
No, is it more to do with the fact that you have respect for women?
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that sounds better.
And like, yeah. But like, it's kind of weird. I don't really know how to react when someone's grinding on me. Like, what is it okay to touch? Like, would you like how? Where is the line drawn? Like, you know, I don't want to like seem like some kind of crazy perv person. So you know, just sort of like wait for them. Okay, yeah, but they don't need to know that. So just sort of wait for them to do a thing, and then it's like, so that's okay. That's all right. Okay.
Okay, so you're saying you don't do much of the work?
No.
Okay.
And usually I just wait for their friend to pull them off and go, well, like, she wouldn't really be doing this if she was sober, so sorry, mate.
Sorry, she's not your type. She's over 15.
Yeah.
I'll just put this on in the background.
In the R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Don't pee on nobody.
Tell him what to do. He's a free spirit. He'll pee on who he wants.
Pee on whoever I want to.
Godspeed, sir.
There's a lyric in Macklemore song about that, isn't there?
Yeah?
He does like,
Oh, yeah.
He does like R. Kelly sheets.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh.
But
You are just banned from everything.
It was
forever.
99 cents.
And then he says some other stuff. Damn, that's a cold-ass honky.
yeah.
Are we just going to dissect the lyrics of Macklemore?
That honky.
It's just like, oh yeah, I think he means this by that. Yeah. What? So
Goodness.
Return to the host.
Yeah, so what are you guys putting technique?
What's our point?
Choose your words carefully, Sam.
yeah, no, it's definitely a story of romance fueled by alcohol, which makes a big load of blunder. So initially it starts off, I'd imagine it would start off, well, theoretically, because I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff, and I don't do that kind of stuff. Wink, wink. No, you start off with great intentions, and then you fail massively by being
Your intentions are never good.
No, but they don't know that either. But no, definitely, I think a smile goes a long way.
Oh.
A smile goes a long way, and then a drink gets you further. A drink gets you further.
It doesn't if you got my smile. I just look like I'm about to... It just looks like they're about to become the victim of an aggravated sexual assault. Never a smile.
Yeah.
No one is safe.
What about going in sort of like cold and just with something like something a bit like out of the blue?
Like one of those things.
That's a
with
good
nothing
idea.
written
That's a
on
good idea. I might have to have one of these in my back
Whose
pocket
idea
next
was
time.
that?
I don't know. We saw a napkin and we were drunk.
We saw a napkin. I asked if we could.
Like process of elimination.
Did you? Okay, right. So did they know it was blank?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, we had to explain the principle of it to them because obviously, well, it was a bit out.
This is blank.
Creative that.
It is creative.
Yeah.
But, like I said, she didn't call or add me. So, you know, if you're listening to this,
Yeah,
cat.
like Brunel's a little bit funny, isn't he?
Cat, you broke his
I always
heart.
meet people on a night out, and then like, I'm not suggesting boink straight away. I am. But like, you know, like when you meet them, you just briefly meet them and you have a conversation with them, but they're with friends, so the friends sort of, you know, are sort of the shield, if you like. There's nothing you can stop you from getting good.
Do you... Sorry, you were saying...
We managed to separate her from her friends.
Some friends...
Get in the back of the van.
Some friends are like, if I'm not getting attention, no one is. So they'll like...
Pull one person.
Yeah. They're beat blocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
So what's so put into
How do we pull?
Yeah.
I just want to know how beautiful they are.
but you fall in love instantaneously.
I fall
don't
in
you?
love at the drop of a hat. I really do. I fall in love every week. No kidding.
What about like just sort of bluntly going up to someone and being like, are you down? Oh, I pulled that out.
Take two, try again.
Let's try again.
Pretend hey, Ma!
Are you down to? Yeah.
Yeah. What does that mean exactly?
DTF.
Go and pick flowers.
Huh? Yeah. We're down to pick flowers.
We're picking.
Hey, Ma, let me get your number. hey, what's your digits, girl? Hey, give me your math.
That's racist.
Wait, are you trying to say only black people talk
Oh my
like that?
God,
That is a very
you're
racist thing for you to say.
Are you saying only black people can pull like that?
Who is the racist here, actually?
Maybe we have to adopt that kind of mentality. That
Absolutely.
to sort of be a bit like,
When someone says, "Oh, that's racist," when you don't even mention a race, then clearly they're the one who has the assumptions about that race.
just go up to a girl and go, "Your name must be Shaniqua because you've got a massive booty."
That's horrible. That's racist. I hope Leslie isn't listening.
I do like big bums though.
I like
air shake.
Twerk song, girl.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
I'm gonna play another song.
Good.
And then we're gonna
About time too.
and it's
We're sinking even lower. We are definitely going to cross that threshold.
I think so.
goodness.
How long is that ago?
It's about an hour left.
Oh God! Sweet Lord!
I don't know whether that's the clock stopped or something.
Already, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel.
That's radio for you. Okay, goodness gracious, Ellie Goulding. Let's have a bit of that.
Goodness gracious.
We're loving the women today in terms of the music.
I love women.
What can you do? We've got to have a bit of.
Can we play Gary Newman?
Hello, pretty lady.
I want to play Gary Newman.
Okay, do you want Justin Timberlake as well? We'll do it. We'll sweat out.
Yeah.
Let's play
No, you play Ellie first.
I want Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber.
Don't deny her this opportunity.
opportunity to be on a prestigious radio show.
Well, yeah. She's listening right now going, well, they play my song. That's how Ellie talks.
Gracious, that's
by
what
the
she's
way.
probably thinking.
How does Ellie talk?
Just in case people forgot what we were playing. You know, I thought I'd check that back out rather than just sort of like perv hour on the gentleman.
Yeah, it's kind of a clash of cultures here, isn't it? It's a gentleman, and we're bringing the standard down.
Entirely
No,
unintentional.
because that's why I called it Lads Night, because I wasn't expecting anything less.
Oh, right.
Have we been that bad?
No, but I don't know whether...
All they described was just how bad I am at women.
Well, let's face it, if feminism's accepted at this university, surely laddism is allowed as well.
I think there might be conflicting ideologies.
But you've got to be open to all ideology.
I'm open to feminists, if you know what I mean.
Oh dear, yeah, that's the standard. Why you got a tiger as your WhatsApp background?
Is that a tiger? It's a lion.
It's a lion.
What are you doing on WhatsApp? It's supposed to be on the radio.
We got our equipment stolen and it's a big...
Oh dear, is it insured?
No, we're paying for it.
How much?
Huh?
How much?
They're charging us £540
What, each? Each?
total.
What?
Yeah.
Because I remember we were walking around and you were bragging like, I'm holding £10,000 worth of equipment.
No,
right here
we
in
lost the
this bag.
cheapest piece of equipment, luckily.
Oh, okay. Oh, rubbish fees.
That is really. Yeah.
For snake.
Alright.
Sake. How did we lose it? I don't. Arnie.
Okay, so to be honest with you, we'll wrap this up. So I'm just going to read out. Oh no, actually, okay, we'll have one more. We've got one more colour. We'll do that one, and then we'll fucking just redo with the questions.
Yeah.
I've not done that.
I'm liking this because for once I'm paying attention to how much I'm swearing.
This is the live show, and I've never sworn on a blooming show.
Believe yourself. Give yourself a
I haven't sworn once.
Okay, go.
So
What a load of.
I'm the best. I win at radio.
Yeah. What a load of shit.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What are you
We're fired from life.
This is actually just like one big massive game. It's not even about the listeners. It's just trying to see if we can't swear for an hour. It's just proving really hard.
And I'm winning.
Sad.
Winner.
Okay,
To the last
right.
colour.
So last colour.
Hey, just because it's the last colour doesn't mean it'll have a different outcome.
ORANGE. And then
That's orange for me.
someone just shout our number 7
7.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 4 2 or 6.
I don't know which number's already been chosen.
10.
I'll just choose one next.
Just choose one that hasn't been chosen, because otherwise it's just going to be disappointing.
Okay, I'm choosing number 4.
Right.
And and it's got prank call written against it.
Are we prank calling someone?
So we're gonna prank call someone.
Awesome.
But we're gonna choose who we prank call. It could be someone that
This is from the African Society.
Do we each get a prank call?
I would like to
somebody?
talk.
Do we all?
I think we should do a group one.
Yeah.
We should still.
I think a group one would be good, and then we can sort of like do different voices to sort of enhance it. Like,
I can do the African
I know.
accent.
has anyone seen that one that's trending at the
Can't see
moment
this.
with the John Cena advert to try and buy the John Cena DVD or something? And they keep calling her, and she gets really annoyed by the end of it. But they keep calling her. And she's like, "Don't call me back!" Hands up, and then like they call her back straight away. And then it's like a woman goes, "Do you support the Marines?" And then she's like, "Yeah, I do. Sorry, I've just had this guy," because she picks up the phone really angry. "I'm sorry, I've just had this guy calling me all morning. Sorry, yeah, I do support the Marines. Yeah. It's like, okay, so, and it just plays in with, well, then you'll be able to support John Cena this weekend.
Sweet.
And she's like, oh, are you kidding me? But yeah, she's a prank call on another radio show. So, prank call on our radio show. What's the plan?
Wait, do we do ones individually, or are we just doing?
I think we
That
should
would
do a
take way
group.
too long.
I think we should just do a group one.
Okay,
Yeah.
because like they're not going to hear, and also like 9 out of 10 people are just going to hang up the moment they pick up and hear 4
Can we
idiots
call-
going, "Oh, hello!" and
Can we
stuff.
call?
Yeah,
Which
but
one of our?
we could do it really well.
I think we should call a
Right.
pizza joint and then just sing a song to them.
Or we could play like the Who Are You jingle and see how they react.
Could work.
A takeaway place would be really good. One time I saw Scott Mills do this thing where he called one takeaway place and then somehow managed to have them call another takeaway place. So they had 2 takeaway places talking to each other, and it was a lot funnier when I was actually listening to it.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Good story. Yeah.
Can't have both.
well, do we like mutually know of someone we could know could react well? We have to think of the name. Hopefully they're not listening, so listen to this build up.
No one's listening. Don't kid yourself.
The name, the story, like it's obviously got. We did Chantel last year. She still doesn't know this. We did Chantel last year, who was a civil engineer, and she got a job with Coca-Cola Enterprises. And we called her up, and we were like, "Hi, we're just calling from Coca-Cola Enterprises. We are just calling to let you know that there's a possibility to develop your placement in America." And then she was proper buying it. She was like, "Really?" And we were like, "Yes, all we need from you is your email address and your phone number and a potential date." And she was like, "I've got a boyfriend." And it probably went on wages, kind of like buying it.
That's the first thing she thought of.
We could do that with Ash. Is Ash listening?
Yes.
He applied for a bunch of jobs.
Ash is listening.
Oh,
Ash,
it's
Is he listening
Is he
for
listening?
sure? He's not really listening, is he?
he may be. Ash, if you're listening, text the WhatsApp group now.
He's not listening. He wouldn't be listening.
He
And
won't
he
be
just applied for a bunch of jobs, so we
Yeah,
could call
because he's
him.
done the National Grid, isn't he?
That is so bad though.
And he got
He'd get so down with that.
and he doesn't know your. He doesn't really know your voice,
I think he's listening.
so you could call him.
Well, we put on a voice.
Yeah, that's part of the fun, really.
So National Grid is one he's applied for, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's waiting to hear back from them. That's what I
Yeah.
know. So we could do Ash.
Can
Yeah.
we give him on hold music? Because that could be why we could pass it on to each of us in turn. I'm just thinking.
We're about to do. I'm getting all like about it. We're about to do the prank call. I don't know why I'm speaking quietly like he's in the next room. We've got hold music ready. An hour's worth of hold music apparently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call him pretending that I'm from his placement.
It's not a placement. It's graduate.
It's where it
Get that right.
We've got to get these details. So it's a graduate role, and I'm going to be like, what's his name?
Aishwarya Taka.
Aishwarya Taka.
Aishwarya Taka.
It's difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, it's okay if you
What's
say
his
it wrong.
surname?
Okay.
Taka.
Taka.
Yeah, Taka.
So I could just be like, is that Mr. Taka?
Yeah.
Taka with a K. Taka.
Taka.
He's used to people saying it wrong. It'll be fine.
Aishwarya
Ashwaya.
Taka.
I'm going to say it. Is that Ashwaya?
Yeah.
Okay. Ashwaya. Okay. Got this.
This is legitimately going to be very, very funny.
This could be.
This is
go one or two ways.
So I can.
Do you know who you're coming from?
National
Grid.
National Grid, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're ready. We're totally ready.
On a total side note, I like listening to myself through the headphones.
Okay.
That is the vainest thing I've ever heard.
He's going to get this straight away.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, it's ringing.
Hello there. I'm just calling. I'm Steve Whibley. I'm just calling from National Grid to talk to you about your recent application you made with us. Can I just confirm that this is Ashwa? Mr. Tuggy?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, I just I've got your application in front of me, and I was just wondering. Well, we've got one of our directors here who wanted to confirm an interview with you, and he wants to speak to you a little bit about your application and help you out with a few things before you come up, because we've got a date set for you. I've just got to see if he's available. If you won't mind, can I put you on hold?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just bear with me one sec. There's got to be some hold music for you.
Mr. Ash. Apologies.
Yeah, just call me Ash if you want.
Absolutely. Well, I have to say I was very impressed by your application.
Okay.
And
Hello?
hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, the
Yeah, I can hear you.
signal here isn't very good. Well, yes. So you've been studying for how long now?
I'm in the final year of mechanical engineering at Brunel, and I'm going to play some Oxford. But by the way, because someone said that they're going to put me to a director, right?
Absolutely.
So, what department is it?
We would require you to be working in the advanced electrical coupling division of the organization.
Oh, okay. I didn't really apply for that job, but yeah, okay, I'll be happy to do it. So, what questions have you got?
Well, first of all, what is your favorite color?
Brown.
Brown. The correct answer was white.
How is that a correct answer?
Because I make the rules, friend.
Well, I wouldn't want to work for you if you make the rules, because I've already got a great job, by the way, and I don't really care what you watch me. And I've heard National Grid is really crap anyways, because I've heard the reviews, and I've looked online, so I don't know what's your name, by the way, because you're the director.
Mr. Director.
You are the director, is that what your name is?
My name is Mr. Director Grid. OB.
Director Grid. Huh?
Are you laughing at me, sir?
Yes, I'm laughing at you, because you've got a funny name.
I can cut the power supply to your house.
Yeah, I live in Holland anyways, I don't live in
Do you want to live in darkness?
I don't see you will.
Is that what you want, sir? I am electricity.
I am the darkness.
I am the night.
What is this?
You've been pranked. You've been pranked, Ash.
I think we blew it.
Okay, are you from the... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Straight away. They wanted to talk to the director.
I'm sorry.
You're live on the Gentleman Ash. Thanks for being a good sport. National Grid is crap has to be the best thing from that conversation.
Ash, I love you so much.
If I've got an actual interview,
What?
I wouldn't really say National Grid is crap if I've got an actual interview.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, but it made great radio anyway.
Okay, yeah.
If you actually get through, we're going to play them, a recording of this conversation, so they know what your true feelings are.
Anyway, yeah, let's wrap that up. Thanks, Ash, for being a good sport.
Okay, no worries.
Bye-bye. I had no idea what to say.
Mr. Director.
He's like, what department? And I'm like, dear God.
That's what I'm saying. We needed to know what you applied for.
We could probably have planned that a bit better.
Getting over a frank call with the pleasure principle. That's what he called this.
Gary Newman, another
There's
reason.
no pleasure in that song.
We won't gentlemen.
Ash told me to play it, alright?
Should we go? Should we play another song, or should we? I was going to whiz through. I don't even know what happened to it. I'll whiz through the. We'll whiz through the other questions. What are you on about? It's well planned show.
Oh, okay, right. So we're just abandoning the whole
We're
thing now.
boycotting the game. If you were to die tomorrow, what would you regret?
Oh, that's
deep.
That's
deep.
It is
I'm
deep.
not ready for this kind of question.
That's
I
deep.
might have to get the censor bar up again.
Oh,
Regret.
Jesus. What would I regret if I were to die tomorrow?
I wouldn't regret anything because I was dead.
I'd regret dying.
Clever. That's good. I don't know. I'm gonna give it some serious thought, and then.
What would you like? I was asked a question yesterday. I was on someone else's show. See you next Tuesday, and they asked me, "What advice would you give to a newborn baby?" And I said, "Well, don't look back." or don't look too far into the past, or something like that. But
That's good. That's a pretty good one.
what? Yeah, sinister. Anyway, what Disney prince would you be if you were to be one?
What Disney prince?
Well, if I want to be a princess.
Character.
Yeah, I was going to say. What about gender equality here, mate?
What Disney character? Character. Aladdin. Easy, isn't it?
Why?
What?
Because he will show you the world.
Dude, he's awesome. He's awesome.
But he's like a nobody, and he's nothing without that.
He's banging Prince. He's banging Jasmine.
You fancy Jasmine?
She's hot. What?
You fancy? She is not your waifu.
She's hot.
So what would you do?
He has a tiger. He has a genie.
Genie, tiger, smoking hot
He's
cartoon
awesome.
bird. Yeah,
he's by far.
Yeah.
Who would you want to be?
Who would I want to be? Can I be a Pixar character?
No.
Alright.
I'd totally be Kronk from
Oh my god, yes.
The Emperor's New Groove.
No,
I think he literally has no cares on the world.
Aladdin. He's awesome. He has a genie, dude. Genie.
Yeah, Genie's pretty cool.
I'd be like.
I'd be so up for that if it was real.
And Jasmine. He's riding on the magic carpet. He has all the money in the world. His girl has all the money in the world. And all he does is chill and steal apples.
You're selling this to me now. Just steal his apples.
Or Simba.
I was going to say that. I was going to say Simba.
But that's rough because you have the whole past of your father dying and watching him getting trampled to death. That's dark. I don't want that.
But it made him a man.
Yeah.
It made him strong.
And
He's a little man.
I'd be the Little Mermaid, perhaps. Change that. I'd definitely like to get feminine fish legs.
Yeah, I'd be Gaston.
Yes. Gaston. I'd be Sebastian the Crab.
Gaston. There's like a mix of that song. Have you seen that? You know that massive song. Like, no one talks like Gaston. That one. There's like a mix of it, and it's like pretty good.
Is that the Intensive Gaston remix?
definitely Aladdin.
Intensive
Why not
Gaston.
Aladdin?
Well, you're allowed to have your own views.
I thought that was like general consensus.
Oh no! No, this was an individual question. You have the right to answer.
It is.
Intensive Gaston unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we playing this now?
Well, I'll play it in the
That's what
background.
we're doing.
I'll play it in the background. Yeah. Intensive Gaston.
I love this so much. Gaston is pretty awesome. Have you seen?
People say I'm like his mate.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so Gaston. Okay, so
Radio Gold.
moving on. If you could punch someone in the face, who would it be?
Sam.
If you could punch someone in the face, who would it be?
God, so many people.
Get one punch.
You've got to knock them out with one hit.
Gosh, like, come on, do what you want, you know. Right, you know.
Anyone in the face.
Yeah, I'll do the whole world.
Punch the whole world in the mare.
Yeah.
Put the whole world in the gabber, mate.
Yeah. The whole world.
I swear to you.
You might be hit by collateral damage, but I definitely do the whole world.
Well, alright, fine.
I would probably
Solves all my problems in my head.
Knock it out of order.
Send it tomorrow.
What is doing? Would you not point what he's doing?
You boinker as you punch him.
dark.
That is
Very fun.
We can't say this on the radio.
Why not?
It's not an okay thing.
It's a martial arts.
Alright, fine. The way of the donkey.
Sarah Palin. I punched Sarah Palin in the face.
Oh, she redneck.
And then that'd be my regret because they'd kill me after. And then that's the answer to the other question. Going full circle.
okay.
I get it.
Fine. Yeah.
Who was the guy who originally cancelled Arrested Development? Who was in charge of that decision? Because I punched them.
Arrested Development.
You never seen Arrested Development? No.
How would you know who cancelled that?
Well, I'm just saying, that guy, or girl,
Or the guy with no name.
Clearly
that did
wasn't a
that.
popular show.
it was amazing.
I've got one more question on here. What is the most bum-licking thing you've had to do to get your
What?
way?
What?
What's the most bum-licking thing you had to do
Oh my
to get
God.
your way?
Well,
I never get my
I didn't
way.
have to do it to get on here, but I don't know.
These are hard questions.
Like, I
This
don't
is
know,
deep
like,
for a Wednesday
bought someone a
afternoon.
box of flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, so if maybe like might have been with a girl, you wanted to get into a, join the party
Maybe
in
it
her
was
pants.
actual bum-licking.
Oh, well.
But there's no varying degree there. I did it. I did it full on.
Have you all done a bit of the women? Is that?
I haven't done the BL.
Human centipede.
Bum.
Have you
I
guys
was
done
involved
bum
in
licking?
that.
Is that a thing? I could, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Have you done it out of accident? Like, oh shit, wrong hole.
Yeah.
Shit, literally. Oh bollocks.
I was
Double, triple B.
Just do a couple of
snap.
things.
It's getting way too casual now. It's just going to be F and S and no, bombs.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
This is
What's the most bum-looking thing I've ever had to do to get my way?
Yeah. So.
just a whole.
Alright.
I find myself smiling at people that I don't need to smile at. You know, like for instance, I tend to take courtesy too far in certain circumstances.
Courtesy?
It's there's a way of being courteous, and then there's the way that makes you just look like a pillock, really. Where you're like, oh, well, thank you.
When you come across as quite flamboyant in the way.
Yeah.
All of university,
I don't like
really.
like when I was younger. With compliments and stuff, like I'd be really crap about like giving when someone compliments you, you have to compliment them
Yeah.
because otherwise you look like a dickhead. That's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
Dick
thought
is
of it.
okay. They say dick on American TV, and if they're okay with it, everyone is.
Head.
I just thought of the most bum-looking thing. One of my first girlfriends was a dancer. She was a good dancer. Good body.
We've all had the dancer.
Right? So, obviously, I wanted to continue bumping uglies with her. So, doing that required going up to her dance shows.
Oh,
Right?
dance show.
Dance shows.
Yeah,
Like, terrible. Like, 3 hours, right, of all these different groups of different age groups coming up and shaking their tushes around. I saw, like, 12-year-olds of someone dancing to Britney Spears in outfits 12-year-olds should not be wearing, and it's not something I want to repeat.
I am 100% with you on this, because my first girlfriend, who has been my only girlfriend, was a dancer.
Oh.
And she had to go to, like, all these shows, Italia Conti, and, like, she used to go to school with Reynolds, and, like, it was just, like, kids, like, in, like, with a lot of skin out. And I'm sort of sitting there going, it's not right. It's also works the other way, because you're sitting there and you're looking at these dancers, and then when the older girls come out, you're like, oh.
And there's like this weird like roller coaster of erections, and it's not right. I shouldn't be put in that position.
No, what do you do? What do you do when you've got a mix of ages on the stage? I mean,
just like, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like,
I know that's not. I've dance shows with the Bainman. Well, they were good at the time.
And there was all like the mothers in like the front row and stuff cheering on their little prepubescent kid and shaking her ass around just right. Like, go on, Sharon.
Yeah.
Well, they cannot break her out of you yet. I will have my revenge against men.
And did you ever go alone?
Alone? Like, did I ever go alone and watch little kids dance in bikinis?
Of course he does.
I mean, obviously
you're not my friend.
Oh no, was your girlfriend in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who did you go with?
Oh right, her aunt.
See, I didn't have that. So he
keeps leaning on me and all like, "Isn't she good? Isn't she amazing?" I'm like, "Kill me! It hurts to live. Please, I want to leave."
You know, I'd have to leave and stand in the foyer waiting for her to get her bits together. And I look like the only guy standing there while all his little kids come out. Like,
never again will I date a dancer.
Shouldn't have wore corduroys. Yeah, never again. I'd have to take like a good group of guys or something that were all sitting. Actually, that's probably worse, isn't it? Just a group of guys going, hey!
From now on, I'm strictly dating librarians. Or
yeah, because you don't have to go see shit with it.
Yeah, just people who don't have.
What is wrong with you? This is the first show.
No,
we've been toned down. It's kind of like
it's just you.
It's
just Newcastle.
Maybe it's the time of the year that it's all getting to me.
Maybe it's that time of the month.
Yeah, I'm on the turn.
No!
I was got excited.
Right, we're back on. What are we talking about?
Cookies.
I need to empty my mouth of Oreos.
Just keep chewing. That way you don't talk.
So, yeah, you going out tonight?
Sorry?
You going out tonight?
Yes, we're going to liquid. All the ladies, please join us. All three of you.
Oh, you always out? Always out?
Always.
You even go quids in. Nutters.
Yeah. I'm trying to fill a void in my soul.
Last cuisine was us and a bunch of freshers.
Yeah. And there were like 4 girls. One of them was dressed as a cat, which was kind of cool. And she had hot pants.
But an underage cat.
Yeah.
So it was really awkward.
The only downside of this show... Okay. The only downside of this show has been... There's been a lot of women talk.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that the listeners aren't really getting more from you than, the fact that you want bitches.
Like, we want what?
Leaps?
We want what? Female dogs.
I think
huh?
Ladies.
I think that is a natural course of conversation when 4 men...
Oh, yeah, obviously, when 4 men come together. But then you don't see, like, Carl Pilkington and all that malarkey. Like, they still shy away from talking about women.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
No, but I never said I'm going out tonight to find the...
No, he's just going to go out for
the vodka and the dancing.
No, for the fun and the good times.
I just go out and have my picture taken of me with massive sweat patches.
That's really what he does.
Why am I sweating so much?
Check his Facebook, William Rixon.
Yeah, why do you have to tag me in every single picture in which I have 2 swamps
I tag the
under
sweat
my
patch separately.
Every sweat patch has a personality. They live only a short time, but they leave an impression.
So, there was a Lynx advert once with a guy who used to have
spray out
sentient sweat patches.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
Nice
to see you again.
Patches. He must be the only man who can sweat through a suit jacket. Lee Evans.
Oh God, he's so sweaty, isn't he? It's like someone's pouring a bucket of water on his head.
Yeah, he's doing another tour. I really want to go.
Like, if being on stage clearly gets him that close to having a heart attack, what's he doing on stage?
I don't know. I think it might be
that can't be good for his health.
It's a condition, isn't it?
He's got to have like severe dehydration after every show.
Well, he does drink a lot while he's on stage.
They hook him up to a saline drip.
Does he not have to?
And it's hot. It's hot on stage. It is hot, so like you sweat anyway. But like he does it in a massive amount.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's quite active. When you look at him, when you look at him do stuff, he's quite.
Doesn't do himself any favours.
Yeah, exactly. He bounces about as well. Also, like if you watch him in like movies, like Song About Mary and stuff, like he's not really that sweaty, is he? Like I know there's obviously makeup and they keep pausing, but they can't like keep pausing for him. Get me a squeegee.
They do it in between shots. Someone like cleans them again.
That's probably what they do actually.
Nice.
Sorry, Lee, you're sweating too much again.
So yeah, what do you want to know from us? Obviously, apart from the lady side.
Let's do a non-lady related question
Let's do that.
topic.
We'll find a way to bring it back.
Okay, what do you do in your spare time? We know where this is going to
That's
go.
a loaded question.
Don't even go there.
I'd like to pretend like that I'm actually productive and I do loads of stuff, but I don't. I'm really lazy.
No, you just play World of Tanks.
Yes, sadly.
Available for free, by the way.
Don't plug anything. I'm not paid to do that.
Well, what about your book?
Oh yeah, that's mine though. That's my property. Peep Live. Please buy. Fuck man. It's called.
I go out apparently.
Yeah, you go out quite a bit now.
I don't know when that started happening.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know. I used to just play video games.
Is there something going on in your life maybe that you're trying to
Smother.
by going out excessively and drinking too much? Hot chasing girls, is there maybe something,
Do you think you might be talking about my recent breakup with my girlfriend of 3 years?
I just want you to open up on the show.
Yeah, that might have something to do.
Oh God, not literally open up. What are you doing? Well, close that.
So what? I was going to. Okay, so like Facebook, right? Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Do you procrastinate on Facebook, or is it because for me it's becoming? Although I have to do all this gentleman stuff, it's becoming something that's getting on my nerves.
I don't Facebook
I don't
at all these
procrastinate much
days.
on
How do you
Facebook.
procrastinate? What is there to do on Facebook?
Well, you can the only time I
people
generally go on Facebook now, and people have like given it up for Lent. The only time I generally go on Facebook now is when I'm on the toilet.
Jesus would be proud, wouldn't he? Like,
On Facebook.
when he's on the
He
cross,
gave
all
up
he could think
food.
about was, I wish I had Facebook.
He gave up food and drink. We give up technology.
If only I could update my status.
I mean, like, yeah,
Romans
exactly.
put me on a cross. Lol.
So,
Hashtag
Just hanging.
crucifixion. Just hanging.
modern day Bible.
Hang in there, baby.
Yeah, so yeah,
Hashtag
Facebook.
nailed it.
Are we all in that? So what has replaced Facebook now in your life? Reality.
WhatsApp and Tinder.
Tinder. Let's see, this new Tinder was going to
What's up? I'm off Tinder for now again. Don't do that much.
Off WhatsApp.
No, I'm not Tindering much anymore.
Oh, you're not Tindering much.
I only recently got a smartphone, like Christmas. I was a straggler.
He's all over his phone all the time.
Hey, it's still a novelty.
That's probably because of the breakup. You're
All
just
the
like,
time.
let's get some ego boosts again.
No, but he's like on his phone while we're socializing in the kitchen.
It's because you're boring.
It's not enough for him. He has to socialize
Yelling Tinder.
unsuccessfully on Tinder.
Look, I've talked to like 2 people.
Yeah, I've said this to him in private before. I'll say it publicly on the radio to 5+ people. You shouldn't be on your phone all the time. It's like a girl. It's really upsetting.
I'm sorry.
Because back when he was in a relationship, it was the girlfriend constantly texting
Yeah,
his
well,
girlfriend.
so I had that problem as well. So that might be a dancer. Is this the dancer?
No, this wasn't a dance.
Understandably, he's texting his
I was
girlfriend.
wondering.
Last girlfriend didn't have any talent.
That was on his old phone. You know, people,
Bit harsh.
None that I can talk about on the radio.
Was she a librarian?
Waitress.
So yeah.
Where'd you go from that?
no, back then he had his £10 phone, the cheap one, where every whenever he
Nokia
texts,
brick.
it's like a clicking barrage, and it's really annoying, right?
Oh
So
dear.
we're trying to watch Breaking Bad, and it's just him.
When I used
all
to
the time.
do it while I was walking,
That was okay,
and like,
no.
because I don't know why it happens, but you just become like, yeah, I've got to the back, and then you sort of walk in, and then you're doing it, and then you really look up from your phone after you sent a text, and you're like, oh, they're like miles ahead the people I was walking with,
What am I
and then
doing
you catch
in my
up,
life?
get a text back, don't you? And it's just an endless cycle of just constant speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. That is the way of a relationship.
I only just got it.
People, but it sounds like though. My relationship wasn't unique.
Well, it's a long-distance relationship, isn't it? You need to be talking, otherwise you don't
people
have a
always like to me,
relationship.
like people did say in my relationship that the texting thing's a problem. I'm guessing you guys tell him that as well. But people don't. I see relationships. It doesn't look like they text each other all the time. I don't know.
What's good? Is it
Maybe I just don't
a
do it.
relationship
He's
without?
exaggerating.
Does a relationship with or without texting better? I don't know.
I don't know.
It depends. Was it long distance?
Well, obviously, distance
fairly.
counts. Yeah.
Depends.
Long distance is all you have to do the texting, Skyping and texting, two things that have to happen.
I love
that no
how
man
this
wants to do.
has just become a chance for everybody to bitch at me about my
Well, no,
text
because
and
I was in the same boat.
Oh yeah, and I just want my will back.
It's attention, you big girl's blouse. It's difficult now. I'm not just
Well,
talking to one girl anymore.
That's another thing.
Ooh, he's not just talking to one
my
girl
fat
anymore.
mate gets really annoyed.
He's talking to his 2 Tinder matches.
Hey.
Out of 1,000
That's
likes.
twice the work. That's 200%.
Are they fat?
So you were complaining
They're
about this
beautifully
week, weren't you?
proportioned young women.
Huh?
Yeah.
He's only talking to girls on Tinder because last night we were out with a group with 2 girls, and one of them was a lesbian, and she took over his phone. She started texting girls, and behold, he gets like 1,000 replies.
No way.
So now he's got girls to text.
What you should do is
can't find
something. If
her
you've watched Michael McIntyre's interview chat show, he does plays a game with one of the audience members called Send to All. He takes some guy's phone and sends a message saying, "Hey, have I been really annoying recently?" To all his. And then he's like, "Should I put a kiss? Should I put a kiss?" And like, the producers told him not to, so he didn't. And he sent it to her. And apparently, I haven't watched the whole thing yet. Apparently, throughout the show, he gets so many replies, and Michael McIntyre reads them out. But that's genius. That's what you should do.
That's
Do you find me attractive? And you might get someone be like, "Well, yeah."
That's kind of indicated on Tinder already. But that said, it could just be blind likes.
It is blind likes. Don't flatter yourself.
I'm actually like I should read some of the awful things I've been saying. Not terrible.
God, that's going to go that's going to touch the ground, scraping the bottom there.
No, fine. Not doing it. Basically, I'm awful. I don't know what to say.
What? Did you just sort of like, yeah, oh yeah?
No, I don't.
Basically, yeah.
That's not what I
What are you
say.
wearing?
But it's like, hey, you're pretty. I'm glad we matched. What's that?
I don't know what that is.
Someone didn't turn their phone off.
Oh no, you
Sure.
just turned your phone on.
Oh, is that me? Oh, apologies.
There he is on his phone again,
see.
Tindering right now.
Yeah,
As
That's
we
because
speak.
Fine. I don't want to say. I just sound like an old man. It's like, hello, my dear.
Oh god.
And what do you study? I just like a kind of
that's
grandparent.
the thing. What do you say?
Exactly.
Not what do you study?
Why? It's making conversation.
No,
I'm
you don't want to
interested.
be like. You
You
don't
say
want to be
something
like.
funny.
Oh well. You can't be like. I've got nothing. Generally, that's what I'm saying. You can't sit there and you've got like. Well, one girl.
What's that? A cheesy line every single time? No, I can't be bothered with that.
Well, that's the.
You just say something creative and funny.
I'm neither of those things.
Original.
What, like, do you like bacon A's or something like that?
No, he asked a girl the
Yeah,
other day
I
if
have
she
a good
liked
one.
watermelons and grape drink.
I have a I text
He's allowed to say that.
compatibility test. Do you A, like chicken, B, watermelon, or C, grape drink? And then if they say whatever, and then I'll say, okay, we match 3 out of 3 or whatever. It works. It works.
So, like,
Yeah, but I can't
don't
use
try
that.
asking about their life or anything. Don't pretend you're interested.
Don't pretend. That's what I'm. But that's
Like-
at the end of the day, you're gonna.
If I meet somebody in a pub, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, hello."
No, but you're
what's
not,
your
are you?
name?
Because that's the
Where you
thing.
from?
I think when you go in straight away with, "Hey, what's your name?" Automatically they're like,
That doesn't
get
work.
it.
You have to be
You have to
something.
be,
Hey,
exactly. You have to go up to someone and say
back of
something
your
random. You should go up to them and say something like, "Are you dating, mating, or masturbating?" and then see what they say or something like that.
but it's true.
Yeah, and then because that gets a reaction, and they
Can't
could be
I
like,
just be
"Oh, that's so
genuine?
gross," or they could be like, "Well, I'm actually masturbating at the moment. Would you help me?" Done.
Why is their voice like that? Why do you think I'm
'Cause
talking to women
No.
who sound like an EastEnders man?
No, because I reckon women are
Whatever
just as bad
faces.
as men.
They are.
They want bits and bobs.
If I only knew what I was wearing
And summers
right now,
wouldn't exist if women weren't just as bad as men. So-
That thought, though.
Ash told me a funny pickup line the other day. You guys might know. Maybe maybe I'm the only one that didn't. But I was talking to this girl who had a boyfriend. I said I didn't talk to her because she has a boyfriend. And then Ash said I should have told. Well, she says, I have a boyfriend. And then I go, well, I have a math test tomorrow. You know this one.
No.
And then she says, why? And I say, well, I thought we were talking about things we can cheat on.
That's the one.
That's sweet.
Standard.
What's the other one? Damn. You look like my wife. You're married? No. Yeah.
If I know that one.
Yeah. No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh, I've got loads of ones.
Can we get a drum roll for that one?
Oh, yeah. Drum roll. Bring back the drum roll.
Hey, say it again. Hey.
Huh?
You look like my wife.
It wasn't even that funny the first time.
Oh, it would help a bit. Let's try it again.
So, did it hurt when you fell out of heaven? Because I've got an erection.
You must be an IT technician because you're turning my software into hardware.
That's a good one. It makes me want to kill myself.
You must be.
It's so terrible.
Do you want to?
No, the one Ash's one is really good. I really think it's a good
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think that would just get you slapped.
She would laugh, and then
No, that's what I'm saying. I think chat blogs are good because it make them. Because have you seen that? There's a show on Channel 4 at the moment called First Dates, and there's a cut. It's cringy. But it's good. You should watch it. It's good TV because it's just people that don't know each other. They're strangers, but they've seen each other's photos and a little bio online. Yeah. They've matched themselves, but essentially like Tinder. They've met at this restaurant. They filmed it.
Someone knocked his complaints.
And then, oh dear! Please don't be like a complaint about the way this show's gone.
It is very likely a complaint.
Or someone who wants to hook up because we're
don't be ridiculous.
I'm going to not open the door. No, anyway, it's time to go actually because we're 4 minutes to 5. So yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Time to say goodbye.
Do you have a goodbye jingle?
We don't have a goodbye jingle.
What?
We're just going to play.
We'll make one.
We are going to play out with a Rewind Wednesday track, Afro Man, because I got high.
Yes.
We're talking about things we do in our spare time.
Okay.
And
dropping a subtle hint.
No, well, we don't get high, but it doesn't.
We don't get high.
Okay, so yeah. Goodbye.
Right. See ya.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, it's been fun.
It's been a
pleasure.
Yeah, you got to come back on the 25th.
I just want to say sorry to all your 5 listeners. I'm so sorry.
We didn't mean to offend you in any way. Well, no, that's a lie. I'd like to think it wasn't a lie, but
just
we probably gained listeners and then they turned off.
Yeah,
because this is probably because we're talking about like people between us. Because those are girls like the hair thing.
Yeah.
I call it gentilized. That's what I call that hair thing.
We were gentilized.
Oh, really?
You were gentilized. So
that sounds like you touched.
We're talking about the things that
sounds so wrong.
So those are girls must have liked that. So they might have tuned in and been like, oh,
and then tuned out.
Yeah. Will likes librarians.
I'm just going to gentilize.
Amadu's good at chat lines and Sam. Well,
Sam is Sam.
He's got £5 vouchers to spend. And on that note, it's goodbye from me, the gentleman.